Merry Christmas, my lovelies. I know we love to eat ham, meat and meat during the holidays, but let's not leave out the people that don't eat meat. Today I'm sharing a very special recipe with you just for the holidays. It's a ginger beer battered fried fish. One of the things that I think is an absolute privilege in the Caribbean is getting fresh fish. And like I said, we can't leave out our non-meat eaters for the holidays. We have to show a little love for everybody. So I have here some nice fresh filet cuts, nice thick slices to make this recipe. And of course, we're going to go in with our fresh blended seasoning. You know this recipe. It will be there on the website for you. It's chive, pimento, garlic, nice and fresh. So we're going in with our seasoning. Now, quick little tip here with the fish. When you get your fish, it's nice and clean. You have to do a nice little lime and water bath. Give this fish a little swish around, get it nice, get that little fishy scent out a little bit and freshen it up. And then we start the seasoning process. Of course, a little salt and a little black pepper. Of course, this is to taste. Some of us don't want to have a lot of salt in our food. You can definitely just adjust how much salt for this recipe to your likeness. And a little black pepper. There we go. What else besides ginger for the ginger beer battered fish? Some nice fresh grated ginger. All right. Now we're going to get this nice mixed up, coat all of these seasonings into our fish, set it aside so that it marinates a little bit, and then we're going to do our dry and wet mix for our frying. I must say, one of my favorite things about this recipe is that it's super easy and you can prep everything ahead of time and just fry the fish just when you're about ready to serve it. So we actually need a dry mix, and we need, of course, our ginger beer batter, which is the wet mix. So we're going to start with our dry mix first. Very simple, a little bit of salt, just some dry flour, a little black pepper, and paprika. There we go. Perfect. So I'm just going to whisk this together to make sure that all the seasoning is nice and even. And you'll know I like to season things as I go along the way. Every level of our meals must have really good flavor. That is the success to every dish. So this is nice mixed. And again, for our wet batter here, we have some dried flour, some cornstarch. Perfect. We want to spice things up with a little bit of chili powder, some baking powder, and some dry parsley. So I'm just going to whisk this first, get all my dry ingredients nice and even. That's great. And of course, to start off to show my ginger beer, a little at a time, because I don't want my batter to be too runny. You want a really nice thick batter. So a little and stir, a little and stir. Just to make sure that we get the consistency that we're looking for. Perfect. It's gonna be a little hard at first, but we'll get there. Just be patient. Last bit. Okay, so the consistency that we're ideally looking for is something nice and thick that would coat the entire piece of fish that we're trying to fry. So once we get this nice and smooth, we're gonna get some vegetable oil nice and hot and start frying up our ginger beer battered fish. Imagine that. We already basically to the end of the recipe. Quick, easy, and simple. We don't want any extra work for the holidays. That much I know. So, fresh fish, nice, season up with all, you know, that Caribbean seasoning. So we good here. We have, of course, our dry mix, which is the seasoned flour, and our nice wet, look at that batter. This is the consistency that you're looking for. I use the whisk because I want it to be a really nice, fluffy consistency. That is what we're looking for. Perfect. All right, now, with very clean hands, we're going to do the dry, then the wet, and into the oil, and onto our paper towel so that it absorbs any extra oil that it would have happened, that we would have gotten to while we were frying. So let's go. So I like to do skin side down first into the dry, like this, and then flip it very quickly. Nice, not too much of the dry flour, but shake it out. Shake out that extra like this, and then into our wet batter. Sink it in, and coat it. Now this part is important. You're gonna get a nice good grip, and you wanna just hold your fish up like this in the batter, and give it a little up and down so that the extra batter falls off. You don't want to complicate your oil. All right, so then into our oil, nice and slow and away from you. That's easy. You're looking for a really nice golden brown consistency. Don't crowd the pot too much. You can do another one in there. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna fry up my fish. And then, of course, the favorite part, we're gonna try it, taste it, see what we got. My lovelies, golden brown is the color of today. Ginger beer battered fried fish for the holidays. Tell me that your non-meat eating guests wouldn't absolutely love this recipe. A little tip, make this the last thing that you cook on your big Christmas spread. As always, my lovelies, it's been such a pleasure cooking with you in the kitchen today. I look forward to hearing all about your happy holidays and any of the recipes that you would have tried. What can I say? All the blessings to you and your family. Like, follow, and subscribe for more recipes. Happy holidays.